1985 Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Entertainment System is considered one of the greatest, most important, and most influential video games of all time. It's about a pair of Italian plumber brothers who run around a mythical world stomping on small creatures called Goombas, collecting coins, and trying to rescue a princess from a shelled demon monster named Bowser. So let's do a little comparison. This is Mario and Luigi in the video game, and here's them in the movie. These are the Goombas in the video game, and the movie Goombas. Video game Bowser, aka King Koopa, and movie Koopa. This movie was released 8 years after the video game, and with all these incredibly vivid depictions, what could possibly go wrong? Before we get started, thank you so much for checking out the review. My goal is to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, so click on that red subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you know whenever I post a new video. I came into Super Mario Bros. Expecting to see a movie that was a train screaming down the tracks on fire, but was pleasantly surprised to find that it's not nearly as awful as I remember. Is it a good movie? No. But is it a vomit-inducing mess? Certainly not. After all, any movie that shows the heroes driving past Grimaldi's Pizza certainly earns an extra point from me. Super Mario Bros. Is a Nintendo-approved live-action adaptation of the hit video game and follows the two brothers as they try to make ends meet as plumbers in what appears to be the Dumbo neighborhood of Brooklyn. Before we even join the brothers Mario, we get an introduction sequence where, and you're gonna have to stick with me here, a meteor crashes into the Earth, kills the dinosaurs, splits the universe into 2 dimensions, and the few remaining dinosaurs enter the 2nd dimension and evolve into this race of dinosaur people humanoids. Cut to the present era, and a strange woman is leaving an egg at an orphanage, and from that egg hatches a human baby girl. Yes, these are all things that happen, and we are not even 5 minutes into this movie. Fast forward 20 years, and we're now in the year 1993, where the bulk of the film takes place. Mario and Luigi are going out on a job to fix a plumbing issue at a dig site, but are beaten to the punch by a local crime family that owns a plumbing company too. Let's just operate under the assumption that that plumbing company is a front for some illicit activity and move right along. The scene also introduces us to Princess Daisy, who is currently a paleontologist studying dinosaur fossils in Brooklyn, I think. She has a crystal around her neck which was broken off from the meteor, and when it's reconnected with the meteor, has the ability to move people between the 2 parallel dimensions. Eventually, the plot involves the Mario brothers entering the alternative version of Manhattan, the appropriately named Dino-Hattan. Dino-Hattan is run by President Koopa, played by the usually reliable Dennis Hopper. Sadly, the character is extremely boring, and it's clear that Hopper is just in the movie to show off this incredible haircut and collect a paycheck. The brothers are forced to fight back against Koopa and his henchmen in order to prevent him from seizing power in both dimensions, or something. In case you're wondering, this is not exactly groundbreaking cinema here, and to the movie's credit, it's not trying to be. It's trying to be a stream of cheesy jokes and slapstick humor, and is largely successful in being very, very weird. So let's talk about what works here. The chemistry between Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo is surprisingly good. Hoskins brings his A+ game to every single movie role, and Super Mario Bros. Is no exception. Mario is the big brother, and Luigi the slightly dumber young brother. They're not actually brothers, as Mario serves as something of a father figure. Nobody is winning any sort of acting awards for these performances, but they're serviceable enough. The chemistry between the guys is silly and cheesy, but managed to elicit a handful of genuine laughs from me. Samantha Mathis is fine as Princess Daisy, and her mysterious past drives much of the story forward to its very predictable conclusion. Again, nothing super remarkable here, but she certainly doesn't prove to be disastrous. The world of Dino-Hattan is very tongue-in-cheek, but at least the filmmakers made a genuine effort to bring this world to life. The nice thing about these 90s kids movies is that they can't just hide behind CGI. They had to actually build the sets and create the makeup and design the creatures. This isn't even close to being on par with the work of Jim Henson or George Lucas, but it works just well enough for this movie. In terms of look and feel, the closest comparison I can think of would be the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Not the one with Vanilla Ice, the one before that. So I guess these are the good things about this movie. Now let's talk about the rest. Dennis Hopper, who is usually awesome in everything, is completely wasted by the script and story. If you're going to cast someone who can chew the scenery, at least write an interesting character that allows him to do so. If you're looking for a movie that accurately represents the world of Super Mario Bros., you are 100% absolutely looking in the wrong place. Bowser is just a guy. Luigi wears like a red outfit for most of the movie, even though that's Mario's color. The Goombas still look like this, and the whole dinosaur planet thing just doesn't really work. Also, I am certain that Bob Hoskins, RIP, was British, and John Leguizamo was born in Colombia. Neither of those places are Italy, so the whole Italian plumber thing doesn't really make any sense. Super Mario Bros. Is a kids movie that might make the parents chuckle a few times, but this isn't something you're gonna cherish until your dying days. The movie isn't the total epic disaster I was anticipating, but it's not exactly a cinematic masterpiece either. Thank you so much for checking out the review. If you enjoyed it, click on that red subscribe button and help me get to 100 subscribers right here on YouTube. You can also like and share the video since that really helps the channel grow too. Also, sound off down in the comments and let me know what you think of Super Mario Bros. I'll see you next Wednesday at 9 a.m.